All right, it's September 20th, 2023. My name's Timothy French. We're in Rosman, North Carolina, to continue on our quest to visit every town center in the state. So let's get started right here at their Welcome to the Town of Rosman sign. It is partially hidden behind this tree. There you can see a water tower and a train right there. That's the town hall right there. Over there where Rev's parked, got a nice pool for the kids and all. I guess the post office is back that way too. Tanner's had an old historical marker for a tannery that was up that way. Yeah, it's going to be a quick little walk and talk. It's not a very big town. It's right outside of Bavard, not too far. We got a little tubing company over here where you can rent tubes, it looks like. Got a picnic area down there where some big old trees stood at one time. They are gone now. Got the stoplight lit up at the tubing store. Telling you to stop in and rent one of our rafts for $15 for a tube, or a kayak for $25. I don't think that's a bad deal. You can see people in there parked in the park area there, right there where you can put in over there. Got a little roadside restaurant. I saw that when I was coming in. Just go right up to the window there. Cars all piled in there, hot dogs and hamburgers and stuff like that. So that's cool. Cool little place to stop in and get something to eat, I imagine. There's some of their kayaks and things that let you go down the river in. Tubular tubing. Well, let's go. I'll tell you what. There's the river right there we put in, but let's go over here where these placards are and see what they say. Coming up on the placards now. Looks like we got some information here. Joshua Mountain. I guess that's him. That's a heck of a beard there. If you look along Main Street, you can see the twin peaks of Joshua Mountain rising. I guess that's it over there. Yeah. Some farmed here and some made wagons and things like this. The story is told that one day Joshua Bryant was hunting, shot a deer, and then when he tried to finish it off, he grabbed hold of the animal to try to keep it from running, and it dragged him all the way down the mountain, bruised him up real bad. And said his neighbors were so amused by the incident that they started calling the mountain Joshua's Mountain, and so it stands. Yeah, you do something silly in front of your friends, you're gonna get a name. Get laughed at. That's funny. And it talks about the mighty French Broad River. Yeah. The flood that happened here in the 1960s. Yeah, this river empties out in the Gulf of Mexico, and it doesn't flow south, it flows north for a period of time, I reckon. Here it talks about the town used to be called Estato. Oh, it talks about the Estato Path, but I looked at the history before I started this walking there. They also called the town that at one time. And it was named, that's the Cherokee name for this little parrot, Carolina parakeet. It's now extinct. We're all over this place. That's a shame. But yeah, that path, Indians would come up from the South Carolina lowlands up here to hunt and fish and do all kinds of things like that to live. And then I guess the trappers and all found that path and started using it too. And the rest is history, I reckon. We can talk about churches over here on this one. And here's when they had an industrial town when the railroad came through here, and I guess they cut all the lumber and all that. You can see all that smoke that's coming out of there and stuff like that. This is one of them old stores where you had to pay with the company cash. I guess that's what it looked like. Yeah, is that where that song came from? I sold my soul to the company store. There's one of their schools. Looks like it's showing the girls' basketball team there. That's cool. Talks about Rosman today. There's another old picture of some kids. How they made a living back in the day. Had a knitting mill here for a little while. There's an old white general store. There's a glass in their general store. I guess it was in competition. That was good. Competition's always good. Keep the prices down. What's in the name? Originally, the community was called Jephthah And then I think everybody decided they wanted to call it Toxaway, and then some fella come in here, Francis Hayes maybe, and built him a dam and a lake and a little inn up there, and he wanted that name Toxaway, so they forced this town to change its name, and that's when they named it Estato. I think a lot of people didn't like that, and they felt like they should be able to use Toxaway since they had it first, and I kind of agree. I guess money talks. Did another big wig here, Joseph Silverstein. He decided to end all the dispute and named it after two of his financial partners, Rosenthal and Ormansky. So I guess the town's either, I still think it's Rosman. I guess it could be Rosman. Y'all let us know below if you know how to pronounce it, because I don't. I think I got it right now. But yeah, how did he settle the dispute? By getting it his way. I don't get that. Anyway, that's not for me to think about. There's the river right down there. This person came in on their motorcycle and decided to take a break down there. I heard kids earlier say there must be a school over there. But it's a beautiful little town, Rosman, North Carolina. I hope you enjoyed this walk and talk tour of the town center. If you did, I appreciate it. If you like, subscribe, and share. Y'all take care.